These are literally some of the funniest comments we have ever received.
You're going to want to watch this whole video if you have a sense of humor. If you don't, then you're probably going to want to click off now. But this is our quarterly tribute to our favorite viewers and subscribers. And why we say that is because of the comments that they leave. Before we get into it, make sure that you subscribe, notification bells on, so you can see when these new videos come out. And you see who's behind us. Jason is back.
Well, we're actually filming this in March. He's home for spring break.
He'll be almost done when this video comes out.
Yes, you will.
A couple of weeks. Be done.
Probably like a week or two until I'm done.
So these are great comments. Really like the all-star lineup for this one. This is some of the top, some of the best we've ever received.
So the first comment comes from an unidentifiable name saying, "Background Polly should can the add-on remarks."
So this was on an RV tour that we did. So I guess I'm background Polly and I should basically just shut up. This is pretty much what this guy's saying. This is a tour. Izzy and I do our tours together. He does the exterior, I do the interior, and then we kind of bounce off each other. But from now on, honey, I just got it. I got to can it. People get really bent out of shape when it comes to our sponsors. You guys know this. And it's, yes, we have sponsors on our channel. So this person, they just couldn't handle it. Their name is Benoit Bowens. Couldn't watch the video entirely. I turned it off before the end of the sponsoring. Having sponsors is one thing. Pushing and pushing and pushing is another. Guess what we were looking for? The subject of the video, not the sponsor.
Guess what pays for it?
Right. As he said, too bad you missed a video that will likely save you thousands. And then he said, dude, you're pimping toilet chemical for Camping World, LOL. Also, you're not saving anyone thousands. When adult goes into the finance office, they are able to say no. Sorry, Dada, wasn't there to help you in the box.
I don't even know what that means. I know it saves them thousands because that was probably one, I didn't know where that was from until you said that. That was the Chris Lizio video. And we've had subscribers told, yeah, they saved me $10,000, whatever. But it does bring us to the point of this video. All our videos are made possible to our sponsors. And today's sponsor is Liquefied RV Black Tank Treatment, which is what this person was really annoyed about. But Liquefied is a great product because they have a enzyme-based black tank treatment, which means that it liquefies everything in your black tank.
And they do have different products, so our Price is Right man, grab us some of the other products. There's all different products, guys. They have the tank and sensor cleaner, which we will be using very shortly. They have the gray tank treatment. What's great is they have pods and liquid. So here's the pods, and I always like to smell them. And they're very addictive. This is the orange flavored, and then they have lavender as well.
They're also now in select Camping Worlds and over 1,700 Walmart locations. You can go to liquefiedrv.com. If you use the discount code
Endless RVing,
you get 24% off of any purchase on there. Also, you can go on Amazon. You won't get that percentage off. Or you can go to Walmart, or you can go to Camping World. They have a bunch of new products that they plan on releasing in the very near future.
You should go to Camping World just to annoy this guy that said we're pimping products from Camping World.
And while we're on the pimping topic, if you've watched you see our shirts, our hats, we, of course, the RV in the USA shirts and hats.
He's not decked out with the RV merch today.
But if you want more information, you like this merchandise or other merchandise, we have the Let's Go Camping merchandise. We'll put the link to that, our merchandise store, down below.
Okay, so the next comment, this is pretty funny.
I haven't seen these comments, by the way.
The male host has a weird way of pronouncing words. It's almost as if his tongue is too big for his mouth.
That's pretty funny. I don't even know how to react to that. I guess I have that New York, New Jersey accent, so I don't know. We'll put in the comments. My tongue too big for my mouth?
Some women may like that.
Yeah, I guess. So she said.
This one is sweet, but I just thought it was kind of funny because it was just like an odd comment. But we have gotten these a lot. People say, "Oh, are you sick? Are you this?" Yeah. So we did videos with Chris Lizio from Into RV Finance, and
I hope Chris is watching this.
I know. So they said, "Hi, I noticed your finance friend has an enlarged neck area. Have your friend get his thyroid checked. Thanks." So we'll have to let Chris know that. Again, it's very kind. It's when you see something like like that. It kind of throws you.
Weird.
The next one comes from Kim Davidson. This is a funny one. It says, FYI, an ad just popped up about how to have a rock hard man part. Not sure who sponsored that. Love your channel. Thank you, Kim.
So as far as the YouTube ads that YouTube run, we have no control over that.
We don't run a rock hard man part.
Yeah, we don't know.
ads.
However, if you know how social media works, a lot of it's based on your demographics and your search history, what you're looking up online, Kim. So I think the answer to your question may be much closer than you realize.
So our next comment says, why are you looking at the camera the whole time? It's so awkward and rude, not A&D, and rude, to not face the person speaking. OMG, you got to love a narcissistic man. Make sure YR, center of the camera, and eyes all over it.
Well, you gotta love somebody that can't speak or spell correctly, but the reason why we look into the camera is because we're speaking to you, the audience. Sometimes I will engage if I'm talking to somebody, but really the focus should be on the audience. You look at the camera, that's why.
Next one. This phone is making my face look weird.
It glows.
Full timing at your age, incorrect. Not full timers. Jason sneezed. Bless you. Hobnobbing at all the RV and related shows. Plus, you make money from YouTube. Period. Lowercase c. Cry me a river.
What is this even on?
No, I don't even know what this was on. We're not full timers. We don't hobnob at the shows. We work our.
You know what I love about these angry, I call them losers because that's what they are. They're losers. These people, and I say these people, they get so angry of anybody else that has even an inch of more success than they do. And they don't understand why they're angry. And the reason is they don't want to do anything. So like MJ said, we're not hobnobbing on these shows. In fact, most of the people even in the comments wouldn't even survive one of the shows from 4 a.m. that we get up to 10, 11 o'clock at night. Plus then we come back, we rush home to go to our full-time jobs to bring you videos so you can type like a little basement dweller on your keyboard and be angry at other people's success. Listen, we started with 0. We have no secret, no magic code. The magic code is that you just got to want it more than others and you just have to work. So instead of leaving comments, take that energy and be productive.
Next one came from Yoda Works. This is short and sweet like they always are. We get this same comment probably once a month, especially more in the summer. Love the vids. Not the sunglasses. Guys, if you're watching this, these are prescription sunglasses that Izzy and I both wear. Izzy has an eye issue that he cannot have his eyes in the sun. So if you see us wearing sunglasses, we're not trying to be evasive or creepy. We have to wear sunglasses. All right. Next one is from Havoc 7991S. I had to stop watching this video. This was on the Coachman Prison we did. You guys need to figure out who is going to do the introduction to the rig and who's going to record. Maybe rock, scissors, paper it. Or
what is this guy talking about?
Or every other episode. I could see the dynamic was off. Maybe someone else can do a review that I'll like for this rig.
By the way, that has like 180,000 views.
Here's the thing. When Izzy and I do RV tours, we do it the same every time. Izzy does the intro. He does the exterior of the rig. We go inside. I do the interior of the rig, and we go back and forth. We bounce. We have a conversation. We discuss things about the
but chaotic. Like it's very organized and deliberate the way we do it.
I think maybe we should try to make it more chaotic so you can really see.
Here's the flip side, right? When we do it organized, and then you get people that complain like, "Oh, guys, you show everything on the RV, or you didn't open every drawer, or how come you didn't take a dump in the toilet? I want to see how it flushes." You're never going to get everybody happy. If you've watched our RV tours, they're all basically the same. They're almost the same length, most of them.
There is a plan.
All right, so the next comment says, y'all need to stop patting yourself on the back. Improve your delivery. You're too smug. Had to turn off the sound. Turn it off for one word.
Turn it off. So this was on the Coachman Euro. This got a ton of views. When a video gets a lot of views, you get a lot of comments like this. So improve your delivery, you're too smug. People have said that before. Guys, if you meet us in person, so you can't judge from somebody on camera. Maybe we are smug.
You guys are just really smug.
We pat ourselves in the back. But no, I mean, we're probably some of the most grounded and non-smug people that you can imagine. So I'm not quite sure the basis for the comment.
So the next comment says, affordable for who? So tired of these out-of-touch rich folks and trust babies for doing these YouTubes for gas money. I'll stick with regular folk videos that are more realistic for the masses.
Which is pretty funny because they watched the video, which I find really entertaining.
Well, you responded to this too.
I did. So I said, LOL, affordable for those looking to buy a new Class A motorhome, work harder, and complain less. Now, we've done, I don't know, 100 plus RV tours, trailers, Class Bs, motorhomes. We actually just did a trailer on a $20,000 trailer, which none of you guys watch, so that means we won't really be doing too many of those. But this was a more affordable Class A motorhome, and if you know about the prices of the motorhome, they're quite high. I think this one was priced at $159.99. So for those in the market, that is more affordable.
This person's angry. Very angry. We're going to do you a favor. We're going to tell you at the end of the comment. You two and your channel seem to be very controversial. You piss off a lot of people. Doesn't anybody that has a bigger channel tend to piss off a lot of people?
How about anybody that will just speak their mind, right? Unless you're a part of the herd, you speak your mind, people get upset, and that's okay.
I do not know what it is about this time because I choose not to watch.
So then what are they talking about?
So why don't you do everyone on YouTube a favor and shut down your channel? Try a podcast or newsletter. Now we have a newsletter. Maybe we should do a podcast and we should shut down the channel. Let's do. We're closing up shop. Izzy said about 158,000 people. It's a little bit more now. Disagree with you, but thanks for chiming in. Have a wonderful weekend and safe travels. We always send love to people.
I guarantee this person does nothing on social media, probably just complains most of their life. Like one of those people that are just super negative, and this is going to piss people off. But you have to be very angry to leave a comment like that.
I feel badly for people. You know, we do these videos to laugh and put a positive spin on things, but it's really sad to go through life thinking that.
Let's move on to the next one. This was a little bit of an attack on Jason. A little bit, not a direct attack, kind of like a
backhanded.
Like the bomb went off a couple of meters away. He got some shrapnel.
Yeah.
LU, Liberty University, the School of Fake Christians. This is from Julio Her 4001. Whatever.
I guess you caught me. I guess now I'm a fake Christian. You really got me on that one. I don't really know where that's coming from. The people I've met at Liberty and the people I've gotten to meet have been really awesome. The environment and the community there is awesome. I really love my time there and the people that I met. Y'all know who you are. Love y'all.
I'm going to read two comments. These were both on the Coachman Euro. Again,
that has over 200,000 views.
Yeah, a lot of views, a lot of silly comments. Somebody said, stop laughing, bozo. I don't know who was laughing. That's you or for me. One of us is bozo.
So
God forbid we have fun.
Or we're smug. Or we're condescending.
Right, but we can't have fun. No more laughing.
Or we're chaotic.
Right.
Maybe you just have to be like depressed and like.
Maybe we'll just make them really boring reviews. And the next one in the same video, bad video of two talking heads in an RV. Don't waste your time watching this rubbish. Also? Yes, don't waste your time watching this rubbish. So if you haven't seen the Coachman Euro video, don't
link it above.
Watch it. Don't click on it. The next two come from two of the firearms videos we did. The first one, the person said that this channel should be renamed to Endless Opinions. That's what a channel is. We're not telling you should think this, you think that. It's our opinion of our experience.
There was a lot of opinion in that video based on my 25 years of experience dealing with firearms, being a firearm instructor, teaching classes, NRA classes. So yeah, some of that was opinion. And in that video, I said, this is my opinion. So thank you. Thank you for noticing that, for listening.
Comprehension skills. Nice job. Next one, another firearms video. More chicken Americans. Stop playing cowboy and get a life.
Okay. You guys can comment below on that one.
Next one. This video has two parts. I'm not sure what video this was on. One, they're trying to sell mattresses. And two, they're promoting their friend who has a finance company. I've unfollowed these people.
Yep, we are trying to sell mattresses. You are right on that one. Yeah, we do have the Brooklyn bedding mattresses. They're very comfortable. Yeah, we are trying to promote our friend who works in finance, and a lot of people have saved tens of thousands of dollars with him. So. Right.
A lot of our subscribers have found Chris Lizio's services extremely helpful, so you got us.
You caught us.
Now, this next one is coming from someone that is that type of person that is looking to be offended.
There's a lot of them out there. If you look to be offended, you will be offended. If you watch our channel and you look to be offended at some point, you probably will be offended.
If you watch any channel, you will find something to offend you. In one video we did, we were talking about items that tend to get stolen a lot, and I had mentioned e-bikes off the back of trailers and things like that. I said they go for a lot on the black market.
They're popular.
Well, That was not good.
So for those of you that have an above second grade education, this is being smug. You understand what the black market is. You know where this is going. So you want to read this?
Here's the comment. Where did the term black market originate, or why is the illegal sale of stolen or unlawful merchandise termed black market? Asking for a friend.
So what was my answer?
So Izzy said, tell your friend. The term refers to the dark, invisible, or shady market not normally seen by law-abiding general public.
That's a definition right from
right.
Online. You can easily look that up. So that is what we mean about black market.
This next one I just had fun with. Guys, again, in order to be a YouTuber, I don't care how big your channel is, you have to have a sense of humor to deal with the comments that get thrown at you every day.
In order to deal with people in general, you have to have a sense of humor.
So this was on a motorhome tour that we did, and he put in quotes, at this price point. If you're going to keep mentioning at this price point, you said that the whole video without giving us the price point.
Which we did.
And then in all caps, maybe give us the damn price point right away. Good grief. Now he spelled grief wrong. G-R-E-I-F. So I have to have a little
They probably
fun.
didn't watch the whole video because we did give the price.
Probably not. So I said it's spelled grief correctly with a little wink. Well, that set him off.
That was smug.
It was. I'm having fun. Put in the comments below. You think that's so? Come on, guys. I was having. The guy is screaming at us through comments. I'm like, God, let me have a little fun. So then in all caps. That's when somebody's screaming at you, and it's in all caps. If they have exclamation points, it's even more. Oh, you're Y-O-U-R. You're a teacher as well. Maybe go back to teaching.
You were a teacher for 20 years.
Right. That's what he's. Yeah, maybe he didn't know that. I said it's spelled your with the apostrophe, and I put another. I think he said something else. I just ended it there. Again, lighthearted fun, guys. You're getting slammed every day.
You set him off with those comments.
I did. I just was making a little correction.
We have another one on the Coachman Euro because, like I said earlier, I think it has like 220,000 views. I don't even know. I kind of lost track, but this is another interesting one.
This is the next to last comment. The last comment is, I don't know. We'll get to it. I don't know if the person was trying to be slick or just, we'll get to it and we'll get your opinion. These are all caps, exclamation points. So they are yelling at us. Don't care. Wasting time. Don't want to hear or see if I can't afford it. Crying emoji, laughing emoji. Give us tons of dollar signs first, this emoji, then crying emoji, this emoji, and then that emoji again.
So first, while you're watching the video, if you're upset, and I have a secret, I'm gonna give you a secret to get money. This is a really good secret. Not many people know this. Get a job.
Yeah.
And if you don't make enough money doing that, get a second job. And if you don't do another one, get a third and fourth job, because you know what? We both did it. We work 2 jobs right now. In college, I worked 3 jobs, not 3 all the time while going to school. You worked multiple jobs. So that is the secret. I know a lot of people don't want to understand that. They don't get it, but that is the secret to getting all the money you want.
This last comment, it was just odd. And it was on the video that we did talking about our channel moving forward. Now, retirement is coming very, very soon. We are going to be on the road a lot, almost full time for little bits, as we search for a home and things like that. Somebody said, be careful in your last 6 months as being a law enforcement officer. We wouldn't want to see anything happen to you that would spoil your future dreams.
So I think I responded, what kind of comment is that? That's such a weird and creepy comment. Odd. But I can't control nobody can control their future. Like, you can try to plan it, and whatever happens is going to happen. So we are planning our future. We hopefully to get there many more years, but it's out of our hands.
So what do you think, guys? What was your favorite Basement Dweller comment in this series?
These were some of my favorites.
These are good ones.
There's some really funny ones.
I'm sure we'll have plenty more for the summer, fall, and winter editions. We try to do 4 a year. You guys like them. We want your feedback like these guys asked for. Put in the comments below if you like videos like this. To the left of us, we'll put our RV Tours playlist. We'll put our RV Newbies playlist. And for myself, MJ, and Jason, it's a journey of a lifetime. And we'll see you on the road.